Alright, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone. I hope you have filled in your attendance, okay? Alright, now take out your textbook and turn to page, not this one. Turn to page 143, please. Okay. Page 143. As I mentioned just now, we will flip through page 143 and page 171 in between. Okay, the topic today is gerunds. As you can see here, gerunds. And we will also learn about infinitives, gerund and infinitive, and we will see when to use gerund or infinitive. Okay, so basically this topic is actually, last time this one is actually taught in Form 4. Okay, but when they change the syllabus, they bring this to Form 3. So you have to know this by Form 4. Okay, you have to know gerund or infinitive. It's a bit different because throughout your learning, you learn that when we use ing, for example, walking, we have is walking or are walking, right? So whenever we have present continuous tense, we have is or are, and then verb ing. Or if we use past continuous tense, we have was or were plus verb ing. I am teaching right now. Or you can say the teacher was teaching. Okay, but it's a bit different when you see in certain sentences, they don't have is, are, was, or were, but they still use ing. So this is what we call a gerund. Look at the examples first. Look at the gerunds in bold in these sentences. How are gerunds formed? Okay, number 1, John is interested in studying biology. The teacher avoids shouting at students. It isn't worth revising all night for a test. She loves swimming. Surfing the net is his favorite pastime. Okay, so as you can see here, they use ing, gerund use ing, but there is no is, was, or were. Is, are, was, or were because the function is different. Okay, the purpose is different. Okay, interested in studying, avoid shouting, worth revising, love swimming, and surfing the internet. Okay, so now let's see how gerund works by turning to page 171. Net is the internet here. That's why the net is in capital letter N. Okay, turn to page 171. Okay, are you all on the same page with me right now? You look at the right side of the page down there. Are we on the same page now?
Yes.
All right, thank you. We form gerunds with verbs and the ing ending. We can use gerunds as nouns. Noun is kata, nama. Okay, for example, swimming is my favorite hobby. Or Ben likes cycling. So we don't say swim is my favorite hobby. We say swimming. Okay, if you want to say cycle, Ben likes to cycle to school. Okay, but if you just want to say generally, Ben likes cycling. Next one, after prepositions. Preposition is in, on, at, off, above, under. Okay, at. Those are prepositions. Jenny is only 5 years old, but she is very good at reading. So we have preposition here. Just now, the example on page 143, it says here, interested in studying. So you see the word in here. Okay, so after preposition, ing. Okay, that one is after preposition. At reading. After the verb go, when we talk about activities. So remember, if you want to talk about activities and you want to use go, my class are going canoeing at the weekend. Alright, so you see, are going is continuous tense. Okay, this one is actually future tense, but in the form of continuous tense. Dia is am, was, or were, and then the ing kan. But we still use this if we talk about activities with the verb go. My class are going canoeing at the weekend. We are going cycling next week. Okay. So these are some of the verbs that you can use where you can use gerunds. Admit. Admit, avoid. Avoid talking about your test after the exam. Okay, avoid talking about the matter. Okay, be used to. Okay, used to cycling around this area. Okay, I can't help. Example, anybody can give me an example of I can't help thinking about you. See, I can't help thinking about you. Or you can also say, I can't stand talking to her. She's so annoying. I can't stand talking to her. She's so annoying. All right? Deny. Deny something. Deny. Dislike. Dislike eating sushi. Don't mind. I don't mind. Well, I don't mind reading this book all day long. I enjoy cooking. Fancy. Feel like. I feel like sleeping all day. Finish. Okay. Forgive. Forgive. Hate. Okay. I have difficulty in, and then you have ing. I have difficulty in breathing. Imagine marrying to a rich man or a rich guy. Right. Stop involve in something, ing. Okay, it's no good, it's no use, it's not worth it, it's not worth taking the risk, it's no use talking to her, it's no good doing all the exercises. Okay, keep, like, we have love, miss, practice. Of course, all this depends on the sentence of what you want to talk about. Practice, prefer. I prefer cooking than doing the laundry. Okay. Prevent, regret, risk, spend time, and suggest. Okay. These are some of the examples here. Some students are having difficulty doing their maths exercises. Okay. Are having difficulty. Are having difficulty doing. Okay, this is a gerund. Okay, so you use gerund after this. It's no good only studying for tests. You won't get good grades. It's no good only studying. Okay, studying is a gerund. All right, go back to page 143. Now you read the sentences in A again and answer the questions below. Which sentences include an example of a gerund after a verb? Verb is kata kerja or phrase. Okay. And a gerund after a preposition. A gerund used as a subject of a sentence. Okay, so kataan ing tu sebagai subject. A gerund used as an object of a sentence. Okay, so which one? I give you 1 minute to do this. Okay, eh? You all there? I'm not alone, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, teacher never be alone. There's always few people around here.
Okay, done? Finish? So a gerund after verb or phrase. Which one? A, B, C, D or E? Or it could be more than one actually. Ada three. Verb. After verb. So not A. Avoid, mengelakkan is a verb. So B. Okay. It isn't worth. Isn't. Worth is verb. So C and D. She loves. Love is a verb. A gerund after a preposition, okay, obviously it's A here because we have the word in. A gerund used as a subject of a sentence, this one, E. Surfing the net is his favorite pastime. Swimming is my hobby. Okay, so sometimes we use gerund, ing, at the beginning of the sentence because it's the subject. A gerund used as an object of a sentence is this one, D. She loves swimming. Oh yes, this one is also D, as an object. This one, 1 and 4, both have D. She loves swimming. Okay, swimming is the object. All right. Now we will look at infinitives. So just now, gerund is ing, ing words here. It is formed with the verb and ing ending. Remember that. Now we will go to infinitives. It's a bit different. Okay. What do the words in bold all have in common? To go out, to become, to see, to finish. What do they have in common? Apa yang sama kat sini? What is it? Class? What can you see? What
Sorry, teacher, I'm confused.
What is the similarity? Just now the similarity in A, B, C, D, E is ing. Studying, shouting, revising, swimming, surfing. So this one, the same thing in all these words. He was too busy to go out. James wants to become an engineer. They went to the exhibition to see the latest inventions. Jenny was very happy to finish university this year. So this similarity is the word. What's the word? The word to here. Okay, he was too busy to go out. To. So remember, gerund is ing, infinitive is to. All right, so let's go to page 172. 172. This part on the left, 172. Okay, have you turned to page 172? 172 now. Not 171 anymore. All right, infinitives, we have active and passive. So if it is active, to send, untuk dihantar. Passive, to be sent. Lebih kurang je, maksud sama, cuma active and passive. Okay, perfect, to have sent, to have been sent. But the similarity is the word to in front. Okay, the teacher threatened to expel the badly behaved student. Okay, the teacher threatened. Guru itu mengugut, mengancam to expel. Expel means buang sekolah. The badly behaved student. Photos can be edited. on a computer. Okay, photos can be edited on a computer. You should have tried harder to pass your exams. It should have been awarded a prize. A prize. So we have full infinitives. There are few what do we call it? A few types of infinitives. The first one is full infinitives. We form full infinitives with to and the verb. Okay, this is full. The one that we have. That's why you see up here. There are some examples with to, but some without to. But there are still infinitive. Okay. Where are we now? Alright. First, to explain purpose, untuk tujuan, they went to the library to look up for information for their project. Okay, this is a phrasal verb. You all know this. To look up, mencari. To look up information for their project. Okay. Next, after adjectives such as afraid, scared, happy, glad, sad. Jenny was so happy to pass her exams. After the words too and enough, it was too late to change his mind about his studies. Good enough for him to go to university. Okay, after the words too late, good enough to go, too late to change, too late to do this. Okay, not enough to do this. Okay, and then also after these verbs and phrases, avoid, agree, allow, appear, arrange, ask, begin, choose, decide, expect, fail, forget, hope, invite, learn, manage, need, offer, persuade, plan, prepare, pretend, promise, refuse, seem, start, want, and would like. I would like to talk to you about this. Okay, so these are the words that after that you use infinitive. Okay, so the teacher offered to give the weak student some extra help with maths. Okay, offered, after offer, to give. The second one, we don't use to here, but we use modal verbs. We use bare infinitive after modal verbs. You should ask your teacher. You had better to give advice. You had better be careful when you go mountain climbing. Would rather to talk about preference. We often use the word then. I would rather stay at home than go out tonight. This is bare infinitives. This is full infinitives. That means you have this word should, would, will, had better, I would rather. Okay, now go back to page 134. Okay, this one. Match the sentences in C with the uses of the full infinitive below. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Match to A, B, C, and D. I give you 1 minute. Do it now. Please do D now. Match this one to this one. Let me know if you have finished. Have you all finished? Class.
Not yet, teacher.
Okay.
Still cooking.
Okay, it's okay. Take your time. Purpose is tujuan. Ayat mana yang menunjukkan tujuan? And then adjectives is kata sifat, perasaan, feelings. Okay, let's see this together. Okay, to express purpose. Okay, which sentence that talk about purpose, tujuan? 1, 2, 3, or 4? To express purpose, tujuan. Okay, it is number?
1.
Yes.
Two.
He was
Two.
too busy to go out. This one is not purpose. He's just giving excuses, right?
Number 2.
James wants to become an engineer. James wants to become an engineer. They went to the exhibition to see the latest invention. What about number 3? They went to the exhibition, dia pergi pameran, to see, untuk melihat the latest inventions. So I think purpose is number 3 here. Tujuan dia. Okay, kenapa dia pergi pameran tu, the exhibition? To see the latest invention. Untuk tengok, okay, rekaan terbaru. What about adjective? Such as afraid, scared, happy, glad, sad.
4.
Very clear, right? Jenny was very happy. Okay, so this is number 4. After the words to and enough, so we have number 1 lah. He was too busy. So C is 1 and D is number 2. After certain verbs and phrases, James wants to become an engineer. Alright, now you do the next one. Read the sentences and underline the bare infinitive. Remember, the bare infinitive, no more the word to. This one just now ada word to, kan? To do this, to do that. Okay? And so you do this one, E. E, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which word is bare infinitive? Bare infinitive means dia punya verb tu no addition. The root word. Okay, I'll show you the first one. She must do a seminar on language teaching. So must is a modal verb. I must, I should. Okay, I should. So do is a bare infinitives. Okay, you do number 2, 3, and 4 now. Okay, so number 2, he can't decide what to study at university. So which word? Cannot. He cannot decide. So decide, This one, decide. Just now, do. Second one, decide. I would rather go out than stay in tonight. What's the word? I would. This is the one that we learn about preference, I would rather go. So the word is go. We had better. Be careful when using this machine. So we had better be. Okay, so be is a bare infinitive. Okay, so after all these verbs, must, cannot, would rather, had better, everything must go back to infinitive. Decide, do. Okay, no addition. Okay, so we use bare infinitives after modal. Modal is this, modal verb must, can, okay, should, would, modal verbs, MODAL, and the phrases would rather, this one, and had better. So 3 benda. So when you get a questions about error correction, if you see these 3 things, okay, modals, must, can, would, should, will, have to, okay, and also would rather and had better, the verb after that must be back to root word, which is we call infinitives. So gerund or infinitives? Okay, go to page 172 just now, the last part. Some verbs, can someone else read this? Any volunteer to read this? Please.
I volunteer.
All right, thank you, Nicholas. Okay, read this.
Okay. Gerund or infinitive?
Gerund.
Hmm?
Gerund.
Or gerund or infinitive? Some verbs can be followed by a gerund or a full infinitive with no change in meaning. Some common verbs are begin, bother, continue, hate, like, love, and start. The student started writing or to write the test at 9 o'clock. John failed the test because he didn't bother revising or to revise. Mr. Karen continued teaching or to teach until he was 70 years old. Young children love learning.
Okay, Nicholas, stop that for a while.
Sorry.
Okay, so these are some of the examples you choose. The students started writing. The students started to write the test at 9 o'clock. So you choose which one is the correct one. John failed the test because he didn't bother revising or to revise. Mr. Kane continued teaching, or Mr. Kane continued to teach until he was 70 years old. Okay, so how would you choose which phrases? Excuse me. Whether you use ing or you use to infinitive. Which one do you think is the first one?
Thinking, right?
The students started. The students started writing. John failed the test because he didn't bother. He didn't bother to revise. Okay. Mr. Kane continued teaching or to teach until he was 70 years old.
Teaching.
Teaching.
Mr. Kane continued teaching until he was 70 years old. Okay? Right. So go back to page 143 here. Scientists have begun to research new ways of communication. Scientists have begun researching new ways of communication. Okay, and B, the teacher stopped to write on the board. The teacher stopped writing on the board. So we have to research and researching, to write and writing. Okay. So actually both of these have different meanings. Okay, they both are correct. Stop writing and read the sentence and see which pair of sentence does the meaning of the sentence stay the same. Okay, the one that stay the same is B. Look at B. The teacher stopped to write on the board, or the teacher stopped writing on the board. But we use this one. The teacher stopped writing on the board. And the meaning change is in A. Okay, scientists have begun to research, means they just start researching, have begun researching new ways of communication. So this one should be the first one. Okay. Look at the full infinitive and the gerund in bold in these sentences and answer the questions below. Sam remembered calling his professor. Sam remembered to call his professor. So in which sentence did Sam first remember something and then an event happened? Okay. Okay, so he thought he remembered something and then something happened, or remember an event after it happened. Remember an event after it happened. So which one for number one? What do you think? A or B? Number one. Remember something and then an event happened. Okay. So for this part, he first remembers something is A. Sam remembered calling his professor. Okay, they remember something. And Sam remembered to call his professor. So he remembered something. Okay, after it happened. Means he already forgot to call his professor. Okay, let's go to the activity now. Let's not confuse ourselves more. Let's see the exercises. Okay, I give you 2 minutes. I'm not sure if 2 minutes is enough, but let me know if you have finished. So complete the text with the gerund. Okay, so please do J right now. Complete the text with the gerund or the correct form of the infinitive of the verb in brackets. So you choose, is it going or to go? Okay, all right, do it now. 2 minutes, and I would like to have someone else to read the text, please. For those who have not filled in the attendance also, please fill in the attendance while doing the exercise. Please do J right now. Nature as a blackboard. Is it the same for the textbook? Nature as a blackboard. Yes, nature as a blackboard. Okay, do you want to do this together with me? Class?
Sure.
Sure.
Alright. Would you like to go or going to a school? Which one would you choose? Would you like
Going.
Going.
going to a school? Would you like remember the rules here. If we have the word would, okay, so we have to use infinitive here. So would you like to go? It should be to go. Would you like to go to a school that doesn't expect students being or to be in class all day? Okay, which one? Would you expect a school that doesn't expect students being or to be in class all day? What about B?
B.
To be. Okay, thank you. To be. To be in class all day. So the full sentence should be, would you like to go to a school that doesn't expect students to be in class all day? Okay. What student wouldn't enjoy attending or to attend such a school if it existed? To attend or attending? What student wouldn't enjoy? The word attend here should be the noun. So, attending, menghadiri sekolah, like that, such a school. Okay, what student wouldn't enjoy attending such a school if it existed? Jika ia wujud. Well, at Southern Cross School near South Africa's famous Kruger National Park, you can do or doing just that. Do or doing. I give you
Doing.
choice. You can, after can must be
Do.
root word. So you can
Do.
what? Do. Very good. You can do just that. Teachers and children spend time in nature looking or to look for things that can be used. Which one? I give you two choices. Looking or to look. Teachers and children spend time in nature. Okay. So look here should be verb. Mencari. Look for things. Look. Just have a guess. Try je. I give you to look or looking.
Looking.
Very good. Looking for things that can be used to study or that can be used studying. This one patutnya senang je. Yang boleh digunakan that can be used. What's the answer? To study or studying? That can be used.
To study.
Very good. To study anything from maths and science to language. For example, young students learn how to count by, remember this is preposition, by counting. Very good. How many different animals come to drink water during the night? Oh, very nice. So you learn counting by counting the animals. Tak tidur. Okay, students can't help becoming or to become involved in their lessons. Students can't help to become or becoming involved. Becoming involved, very good. This is gerund, after can't help, becoming involved. This school aims to teach students or this school aims teaching students?
To teach.
Good. To teach students the importance of to care or caring for the
Caring.
environment.
Can.
Very good. Of is a preposition, so must use gerund. Of caring the natural environment, and the school's motto is Southern Cross is a school for the planet. Okay, last exercise. This one you just choose. I think this one you can do this on your own. Okay. Please do K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 now. Choose one answer from the red words here. It's fine, Okay, 1 minute. Okay, done?
I'm done.
I'm done.
All right, good. Some students can't afford going to university or to go university. Can't
To go.
afford. Tak
To
mampu.
go.
Very good. To go to university. I don't feel like to study or studying.
Studying.
Studying. I don't feel like studying. Tak rasa macam nak belajar when the weather is warm. Jason was glad to learn or learning that he had passed his exams.
To learn.
To learn.
To learn. Very good. Jason was glad to learn. She had better to get some advice on her studies.
Get.
She had better get. Okay, good. It's no use staying or to stay up all night studying.
To stay.
To stay.
It's no use to stay up all night studying. No, the answer is staying. It's no use staying up all night studying, okay? No use staying, ing here. Teachers should be prepared to answer or answering students' questions.
To answer.
To answer.
Okay, to answer. The children are too young attending or to attend these classes.
To attend.
The children are too young to attend, yes, these classes to attend. And last one, is she interested in training to become a photographer?
Training.
Training.
Training, very good. Is she interested in, because of the preposition here, in training to become a photographer? Okay, that's a lot, okay, but I hope you are all okay with it. Don't worry, for today it's just an introduction. I'll continue tomorrow where you have to do more exercise on this. So today, before that, do you have any questions?
No.
About gerunds
No.
and infinitive? Okay, all right, so after this